Look at this. The third episode in one day. It's a great day. Hey, everybody, how's it going? I'm Byra Boy. You can call me Scott. I hope you call me Scott. I like to think that we're friends, mostly because I know that I have like 0 followers, so anyone watching this either is someone who's really lost and could probably use a friend, or you're one of the like 5 people that watches these ever, and in which case, I thanks, friend, for supporting me. That's really cool. But at any rate, we're playing Stardew Valley. I'm having a great day. I can actually record a third episode and maybe even beyond today. I don't often get to record this much. So it's a great fun day. It's the middle of summer here in Stardew. Weather report. No, tomorrow looks like a storm is approaching. Thunder and lightning expected. Aw, sick. Fortune teller, how angry are they? Oh, they're very happy today. The best shower everyone with good fortune. Time to do the trout thing, I guess. Being a souse. Secret dish, maki roll, the delicate flavor of the ocean, sealed within a pillowy cloud of rice. Maybe a bit of wasabi for the adventurous. My mouth is watering as we speak. Oh, how I love sushi. I learned how to cook maki roll. Let us go. Yeah, I guess we're going to go ahead and... Crows, no! No, they're gonna eat all my produce! How dare you, crows. I'm at a point right now in the year where we could probably... Yeah, it's a weird situation where like I could probably still harvest a little bit more, but I don't think I'm going to. Gosh, look at all these peppers. I've planted so many peppers. This is awesome. I'm gonna make bank today. I could probably repot a lot of stuff, but I don't think I'm going to because we're getting towards well, you know, it's only the 21st. We still have like 8 days, 7 days. Oh, 7 days. We could. No, don't eat sunflower. What a waste of a sunflower that would be. I think the pepper plants will continue to yield. I think that's why the plant's still there, right? I guess I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, we could still. I guess it doesn't make sense not to harvest or plant more things for bigger harvests, right? Like it'd be kind of a kind of a waste not to do so, because we're trying to make money, right? We're trying to get a good. I'm going. Would you, Belinda? Would you like water everything? Thank you. Good lord, my Lanta. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get sprinklers going. It doesn't. I feel like we're at this point, you know, where people kind of know what's up with my run through here. I'm cheating. I've got time stop going on. I'm a wizard, okay? Like I'm a magical being. Belinda is. And so we're not super worried, stressed about, you know, getting stuff done in a timely manner as far as like in-game time goes, because we can also like we can pause so that we can go to the sauna for however long we need to, and it's not a great loss to our day. But I will say that having to do all this is a lot of time, because I'm limiting myself, since I have like pause time, because I don't want our in-game days to pass just with the maintenance, because we're trying to get some other stuff done here. But the flip side of that is that we are like we do wind up. I like to, or I guess the way I should phrase that is to impose some sense of urgency. I am still saying like I will only. Oh dang it! I will only do one in-game day per episode of my Let's Play here, and so if we spend 15 minutes doing the watering, then we don't get to do any of the other fun stuff that I know people like to see Stardew be a part of. So, like today, the Trout Festival is still going on. I'm a million% gonna go just get a bunch of free crap by fishing all the trout in the world. I'll finish watering everything, run up, and and rest in the sauna, as they pronounce it in many parts of the world. I always grew up with a more elongated sauna rather than sauna. I'm not going to sit here and get involved in the debate about which one's right or wrong, because there's no winning that one. Because someone somewhere will disagree with whatever way I say it, and they'll just call me all kinds of names for saying it the way that I say it. So we're just not going to engage in that, and instead we'll just, you know, we'll just go ahead and water everything, and then move on with our lives. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say about things at this point. I'm going to be honest, I feel like I sort of narratively backed myself into a corner with the ramblings that I've been doing, and I don't know what else to say. Yeah. Let's see what kind of mail we got going here. Linda, you made my day. You made a little treat this morning in the saloon. Oh, I made you a little treat in the saloon. Dig it, your friend Gus. Oh, I got spaghetti. Gus, my man, the myth, the legend, Gusley, Gussington, Sir Gussington III, handing us mailed spaghetti. This is it's no, I'm not selling it. I just want to do this to organize things. The seeds, I'm gonna put the seeds. I'm not gonna do sunflowers. Actually, hold on a second. Sunflowers, do they harvest? Plant in summer or fall, takes 8 days to produce a large sunflower. You know, we might as well plant our sunflower seeds. We got those seeds. Hold on a second. Where am I? What's happening here? Yeah, okay. I need to go to my seed chest. Yeah, let's just plant those. We might as well. Right? We got spaces. We got 5. We got 5 spaces to plant some sunflower seeds. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Because if it's summer or fall, I'm not worried about losing them. That's always the concern. Like I started off saying, like, we're at the point now. It's getting pretty late in the summer. It's a little late to plant things. But I think it'll be fine. Alright, we're gonna go fish it up. Hold on, we gotta let time pass. So we can also make sure at some point in time today we talk to our gal Emily. She's the one. I'm just to like keep things kind of moving along, and I have progress with things continue to be made. I'm picking one neighbor at a time to be like we're gonna be friends now. You know what I should be paying attention to? I should be paying attention to my orchard tree that I planted way back here. Things still doing well. Does it help these things to water them? I don't know if it makes a difference to water our orchard trees. Whatever, who cares? Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Oh wait, no, I gotta go up to the sauna and get some energy. Wait, hold on. What does this do? Oh, that gives us our energy that we can just save. We can save ourselves the trouble. Because we can always go back up there if we want to do more. But I think just given the time, it's already been 7 whole minutes. 8 minutes. It's close to 8 minutes. I wasn't looking at the seconds at first. Oh, jeez. Yeah, eat that spaghetti. Eat the paschetti. Please, enjoy your paschetti. Alright, it's fishing time. We're just going to derby it up here. Yeah, this is what we're going to do now. This is what we'll do for the rest of the in-game day. Ooh. See if we can get anything good, baby. Now I got to figure out what the heck I'm going to talk about. Yeah, it's just going to be boring if all I'm doing is reacting to the fish. Like, I'm going to be fishing. I could make the same tired old chub jokes. You know, it's like the fish version of the birding jokes about, you know, the titmice and stuff. I mean, come on, what a ridiculous name. Oh boy. No, here's what I can talk about. So this is something that I've been thinking a lot about, right? And this is something that I actually talk about with my fiance oftentimes. It's not like we're in strong disagreement or anything, but we talk about various philosophies on different things. One of which that we very frequently discuss are our takes on like the books that we like to read and what types of books we appreciate and enjoy and stuff. And like, of course, there's the genres. She's into the romance books these days. She loves those. I've always been a sci-fi fantasy goofball. Love those books. And so, yeah, but we talk about books a lot. And I feel like one of the things we've been talking about lately too is like the I don't know if I want to say necessarily like how easy a book is to read or anything like that, because it's not about easy with a book. It's about like what we've been talking about is like how quick it can be to read a book. Because there are some books that are really easy to just sort of like kind of get into, dig into, and you just like kind of blast your way through them. Like for me, a lot of times, you know, like reading the Harry Potter books is always like that. There's not like it's not rife with complex prose. Is it the Trout Festival or what? Why am I only catching chubs? This is no comment. But yeah, so like there are books that are like quick, easy. Like you can make significant progress even if you don't have a lot of time, and a lot of it has to do with the prose. A lot of it kind of it can be related to to the uh, to the subject matter of the book. There's all kinds of different reasons that we. There's all kinds of different things that can make a book easy or difficult. But one thing that I'm going to a different spot, man. I've caught nothing. One thing that can. Oops. Okay then. Maybe if I come over here. One thing that can really, or one thing that I really like though is I can be a big fan of big, heavy. I like to call them tomes. I love when a book is just this big, massive tome, right? And so you have 8,000 pages of dense description. And I know that like the way I'm describing it right now is like it's not a commonly enjoyed thing. Like a lot of people don't like that. They don't want reading a book to feel like work. So they'll be a lot less interested in that. And that's totally fine. Like I don't begrudge people for that. Oftentimes, so like I say, discussing with my fiance, she when she's in the mood, she'll do that too. But these days, just with her, she talks. Don't tell me that I have a bite if I don't actually have a bite. Man, oh man, we're not gonna win we're not winning today. Tell you that much. But she very frequently kind of gets exhausted from work and everything, and just adult life in general. I just noticed the bubbles over there. We're gonna go after those. But she gets burnt out from life, and I think that's totally fair. And I think that's a pretty. I'm to feel exhausted. Oh, beans. Hold on. All right, hold on. What are we? Yeah, we're only 12 minutes into the episode. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause time and go to the sauna, so that way we can come back. We're gonna see if we get better luck. Because I just can't abide by this. It's too bad that the sauna's on the completely other side of the map. Fine. But yeah, like, life is a lot. And there are a lot of people that, like, you get to the end of the day and you don't want something that's going to take work, you know? And that's the thing about those big tomes as I describe them. They can take a lot of work to read. But I think, yeah, you know, and so I don't begrudge people for that. But the for me, where I end up feeling different about that, hey, bud. I'm struggling to make ends meet. I don't have enough patience. I guess I should try to get patience from the neighboring towns. Oh, yeah, maybe. Good to take a break from work every now and then. I guess that's kind of difficult when you live on a farm, though. Hey, at least the winter, you don't have to worry about crops. Yeah, but I also don't have to worry about income either, I guess. And when I say don't worry about income, I mean, like, hey, it ain't coming in. If it ain't coming in, it ain't income. Am I right or am I right? Emphasize the word come a little hard on that one, and I'm not sure I feel comfortable with that. At any rate, what was I talking about? Yeah, books and reading and stuff. So yeah, like, I understand where people are coming from when they say that, like, they just don't have the time and energy to read anything big and dense. But I kind of see it differently, and maybe this can be a meaningful counterpoint to some other people. Because I think the problem with it is we oftentimes are a little too tied to measurable progress, right? And I know I'm so guilty of this myself. I'm someone who turns just about every aspect of life into a checklist if he can. Right? Like, that's just that gives me satisfaction to be able to check things off of a list, right? So I'm incredibly guilty of being sort of progress driven. But I think maybe that's one of the reasons why I appreciate a big, massive, you know, like 2,000 page book that it's like, yeah, this is the first in a series of 8, you know, and it's this heavy. I think the reason that I like that is it does force me to slow down and not worry about massive progress in a short amount of time. Because you're not going to be able to, when you have a big book like that, you're just not going to be able to, unless you have nothing else to do, you're really unlikely to be able to just, oh, I should pull out my bait. That's what I should be doing. Silly of me. Silly. Do I need to keep any of these? I don't. But seeds in there. What do we have? We got fish. That'll be sold. That's a resource. Green algae, it's really slimy. Ooh, what's that in the miscellaneous? Yeah, I've been putting that in miscellaneous. We've got that. I'm going to pull out the bait. And the stone is in resource. And that up there. Okay, there we go. Great. Yeah, I like having those big books exactly because it sometimes makes me stop. Because, like, I try to get a significant amount of reading every day. I think it's good for me. I think it's good for my mind. I think it's good to challenge myself with books that might not necessarily be my favorite genre every time. I read a lot of books. I think it's a really good thing for me, and I enjoy it. I enjoy reading. I'm someone who can really visualize things as I'm reading them, and I know not everyone else can, so I know that that's, not always going to be a way to describe things that's meaningful to people. Like, if you're one of those people, I highly recommend giving, just because I'm here. Okay, we're getting there with our stuff. I need more iron bars, but that's okay. I highly recommend graphic novels if you're someone who struggles with the, like, mental image part of reading, and that's what kind of turns you off of reading. Try those. It's okay to not be into reading if that's just who you are. But a lot of people find that can be a good way to enjoy reading, and they really like it because it provides the pictures. So if your brain, if you're just not someone who, like, reads or thinks in pictures, you can still kind of enjoy stuff that way. But for me, so I like reading. I really like reading. Oh shoot, it's a meaningful thing to me. I have a great time with it, and in a lot of regards, I do recognize the joy of being able to, like, dig into a book and just that feeling of, like, you're just turning page after page after page. You've been reading for an hour and you got 100 pages read. And it's like a 400-page book, so it's like you finish that book in like 2 days. You go on vacation. I love to take vacation, like take big stacks of books with me when I go on vacation. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Give me that. I'll go turn those in at the end. I want to see what's going on with this bubbliness. Shoot. And so, like, yeah, I totally love that. But the flip side of it is, when you have those big books, I think what I like about it is it does force me to do things differently than I normally do and see things differently. Because as much as I like to try and say, read 50 pages a day, read 100 pages a day, excuse me, whatever it is, it's nice when a big, heavy book forces me to approach it differently because I just don't have time to crank out the page numbers. I can't. And every day, like, if it's a dense, thick book, I don't have the ability to always just sit for hours and hours and hours and power my way through my daily page numbers. So instead, what I do in those instances when I am reading a book like that, is I try to think about it instead as, like, I'm going to read for X number of minutes each day. And the idea is that by reading those by thinking of it that way, instead of trying to blitz through the book, instead I let myself settle into it. And I think about it in terms of, I am not trying to read this book fast. I have my time, and I will finish the book when I finish it. And so it gives me a much more patience-driven approach to what I'm doing that day and with my life in general. Ooh, river jelly, okay. And I think there's a lot of value in that, because I stop worrying. When I'm doing that, I stop worrying about the page numbers. And instead, I let myself just fall into the book. Like, I know that I'm not going to read lots of pages. Instead, I'm going to really invest my time and my mindset and my head in the book, in the story being told. And I'm just going to enjoy it for however long it lasts, however long. Whoa, easy, easy. Good Lord. And I think there's a lot of value in that. Because, like I say, I think this world, like, we live in a world of go, go, go. Oh, wait, I'm not even using my bait. What am I doing? I think that's how I use my bait. I don't know how to use the bait. Alright, well, do that. Catch this thing. I gotta figure out how I use my bait. I thought I... So hold it together. There we go. Okay, maybe I need to turn in my one reward here. Oops, nope, sorry. What did I get? Ooh, an Omni Geo. 3 of them! Wow. A lot of geodes. Okay, I'm gonna give up on that one bubble spot. I don't think I can reach it. Wait, hold on. Is that a different one, or is that the same one? The one I was just at? The one I was just at. Yeah, I can't reach it, so I don't gonna bother with that anymore. Any other interesting spots of that nature to go fishing in? Has not. Apparently not. Oh, hey, look. Oh, the Hat Man. We have a Hat Man? Did I even see the hat store, ruined house there? Oh, the traveling merchant's here today, too. I should go visit the traveling merchant before it's all said and done. And I'm just not even paying attention to things. Good old Cap. Keep sailors dry during storms. Floppy old topper with a creased bill. Looks as been through a lot. Watermelon band. The color scheme was inspired by the beloved watermelon. No, I've got my witch cap. I don't need another one. Go up here. But yeah, I don't know. Like it's on my mind because I'm reading a book like that right now. I'm reading the Tchaikovsky Children of Time series right now. And the way he writes it's thick, it's dense, it's complex. One of the things I like about it too, about books like that too, is I think sometimes we don't have faith in ourselves to the point that we discourage authors from having faith in their audiences, and that we can keep up with something that's maybe a slow burn, something that's more complex. And I think it's nice if you can instead have, let's see, anything, a rare, ooh, more rare seeds. So in fall, takes all season to grow. I kind of want to just like stock up on those. I don't know what they're going to result in, but oh, a fez, a red rug, wheat seeds, blackberry, well treat, cauliflower, just has the stuff, huh? Pumpkin. Oh, I could get a pumpkin. No, I don't. I feel like it's a silly thing to buy these individuals. If anything, like a red rug is cute. Do I want a red rug in my thing? I don't know if I want a red rug in my home. So we'll just do that. That's fine. Oh, look at that. We can go fishing in the pond here. Is that like... Oh, it's a log. I thought it was like an octopus. I thought there was a Cthulhu hidden there. But yeah, like I like a big tome that trusts us to have the attention span to read it, right? Because like I think sometimes I worry that in today's day and age, we don't trust ourselves and we don't trust each other to be able to, stick with a complex story. It's like Netflix has an actual policy where it's like things have to be so simple that anyone who's also watching a phone screen can still keep up. So it's like it has to, like the storyline has to be, dang it, no, stop, just reel it in. There we go. Like the story has to be reiterated every so often, and I hate that. I hate that we're at a point where not only do we need to be handheld, but the fact is, like, I think the problem with doing that is like acquiescing to that is I think a lot of times if you want someone to rise to an occasion, you have to give them the chance to do it. Like you can't just, oops, hold it together. You can't just never give people the opportunity to rise to an occasion. I don't know how to use my bait. Hold on. Will it tell me? Must first be attached to a fishing rod. How do I attach to a fishing rod? Okay, well, we'll catch this guy and we'll try. Hold it together. Hold it together. But yeah, like, there's a certain reality to, like, you have to trust someone before they prove that they're trustworthy sometimes. Because, I don't know. Can a bamboo pole not use bait? Is that... Hold on a second. I'm gonna check something really quickly. 1 second. Okay, yeah, you indeed cannot use bait with a bamboo pole, so we'll just not worry about that for now. I'll need to upgrade my pole. I'm sure that'll be a good thing for me to do long term anyway. Oh, okay, hold on. Looking at our time though, we've only got 5 minutes, so let me see if we can see where's. Okay, we're gonna need to let time pass probably. I'm gonna go see if she's in her home. We'll do that. Hey, Willie, I might as well talk to you, right? How's the derby treating you so far? I found plenty of golden tags myself, but it's not over yet. Yeah, it's true. That's true, my man. Yeah, like, I like a book that's hefty because I think we need to challenge ourselves because we'll rise to the occasion. Like, that's the thing. I think big books often intimidate people And so they'll be, oh no, is she like sick or not feeling well? Oh no, don't be sick or sad or something. What's happening? What's this gonna turn into? Oh, she's in dreamland. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Why are we in her dreams? This is weird. This is freaky, man. Wee wah. Wee wah. Goose fraba. Goose fraba. What's happening? Oh! 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 That was great. Why are you here? I don't think you're allowed in here. We're gonna have a moment together. Whoa, Nyan Cat's assaulting us. The army of the Nyan Cat. Does anyone remember that? Am I too old? Is that too long ago? That reminded me of something. Even the tiniest, blandest, simplest light holds a wonderful secret. Whatever that means. Now I know why you're here. It's a sign. Okay. Sign for what? Are we in love? Is that what's happening? Oh, I'm gone. Did you just will me out of existence? It's like, whatever. Okay. Everything. What does this mean? This is weird. Are we destined to fall in love now? Is that what this means? Belinda, there's something special about Belinda. Our destinies will intersect. Cute. I think? I don't know. What if we're destined to kill one another? Only one can survive. There can only be one. Hello, Belinda. I had a feeling I'd be seeing you today. That's all. Okay. We go fishing for a good buck. Build your own darkroom from scratch. Oh, is she into photography or something? Is that what we're learning? Okay. I guess that's all we have to do with you. And I guess we'll call that, maybe we'll call that an episode. I'll head up here. Go. Nothing that I have here needs to be with the, thing, right? Nope. Okay. River jelly. Oh, that's just an eatable thing, I guess. Go store a seed. Hold on. Let me, anything in here? No. Go to our miscellaneous chest, perhaps. Put those in there. We'll hold on to that. That's food. Oh, here, I'll put that in the miscellaneous because it's kind of food. That can go into the blacksmithing chest for now, or the furnace chest. It's kind of basically what I'm putting every like rock type thing here. Frozen geode. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll go take care of those. Maybe we'll go see. Is Clint in? Actually, hold on a second. I mean, he's at home. Let's go see if Clint's in. You know what? Let's see if I can. Hold on, Clint. Blacksmith open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. All right, cool. Yeah, let's go talk to Clint. And just get these geodes taken care of. See what we can get out of those, and then we'll call it an episode. Get a slightly longer episode that way. But that way you can get all. I'm giving you all the bang for your buck you can get, and you paid no money, so it is indivisible how much enjoyment you're getting out of this. Don't you feel valued? Hope you do. Process geodes. Pew. Hooray. Kyanite. Oh, what is that? Iron ore. Nice. And I got a rock. Right. What is that? Clay. Ooh, what's that? Gold ore? Nice. And more rocks. Okay, cool. Great. Alright, that's all I needed from you, bud. Let's go ahead and manage our stuff, and then we'll head home. Anything can go in there. Put the gold ore in there as well. Mineral. Gunther can tell you more about this if you donate it to the museum. Okay, I guess I can donate it to the museum. Go see if he's in. Let's see if he's in. Go to the shipping bin. Sell all these fish. I don't need all these fish. Seeds go into the into the seed bin. Oops, no, time is stopped. Well, time can be stopped. It doesn't. Seed chest. Pew! Look at all those we got. Bait I've been putting in the miscellaneous chest for now. Great. Okay, let's go up to the museum. Which, hold on, the museum is... Oh, it's to the... Oh, that's the museum right there. Mr. Gunther. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to... Donate to museum. Hey, why not? I got a new reward. Got a major reward! What did I get? What's my reward? Collect rewards. Melon! And it takes 12 days to mature. We do not have enough days for the melon, so we are putting that straight into the seed bin. and then we're going to call it good. Boom, there we go. All right, let's head back home, rest for the night, and everything will be good. I guess that means I can start kind of doing my sign-off now. Thank you for joining me. I do love and appreciate every single one of you who comes here and watches me do all my nerdy goofballery, as I am wont to think of it. Parting words of wisdom. Try reading a hefty book, man. Like, you don't gotta go full-blown, like, I'm going to read the dictionary. Like, you don't need to challenge yourself to read something like that, but find a book, because I guarantee they exist in just about every genre, or at least some form, some subgenre of anything that you like. I guarantee that you can find a hefty, heavy version of whatever genre you like, whatever kind of story you like. I'm sure you can find something of it that is a much denser, more robust version of it. And just give it a try. Have faith in yourself, because I think a lot of people, like I say, I think a lot of people get intimidated by big books and avoid them for that. But I would suggest giving it a shot just to see what it does for you, because you might be surprised at A, what you're capable of reading, and B, how much you enjoy it. So just find a big book, settle in, know that it's going to take a long time, and enjoy it while you read it. I think that would be a great thing for more of us to do more of. Highly recommend it. But yeah, that's what I got for you. So there you go. That little bit of advice is for you. Okay, anyway, love you, bye. Maybe now I'll go read a book myself. I mean, why not, right? I just talked about how much I like doing it. I'll go read the book I'm presently reading. I'm already reading a book. Or maybe I'll just pull up my phone and get a dopamine hit with Instagram. No, I'm not going to do that. I do that plenty, but I don't want to. I don't like that I do that. Don't do that. Read a book.